Welcome to EBC World. Today, I am excited to talk about building African solidarity, embracing unity and shared values for a prosperous future. In this program, I will delve into the vision outlined in Agenda 2063 of the African Union, a vision that envisions a prosperous Africa, interconnected through infrastructure and socially united while transcending divisions. I will also explore the significance of Ubuntu, a core African value, and its role in fostering a sense of collective faith and shared achievements. By recognizing the importance of cross-border relations and interstate cohesion, I will uncover how poverty can be tackled and a collective destiny realized. Join me as I dive into the roots of African solidarity, the historical context of struggles for unity, and the ambitions of Ethiopia to make her voices heard. Let us discover the power of togetherness and optimism as we pave the way towards a brighter and more united Africa. Do stay with us. Agenda 2063 of the African Union envisions a prosperous Africa, one that is interconnected through infrastructure and socially united without any divisions. As Africans, we are all part of the same heritage, which means we share both the burdens and struggles of the privileges of collective achievements. By fostering cross-border relations and promoting cohesion among states, we can empower the realization of our shared destiny and tackle poverty together. Among the many African values and philosophies, Ubuntu stands at the forefront. Ubuntu recognizes that an African person's existence is intertwined with the existence of others. This means that we all have a shared fate, and by embracing social cohesion and unity between states, we can create harmony and cultivate a sense of African solidarity. When we break down geographic boundaries and resolve political divisions, we open ourselves up to the possibility of connecting as a larger community. This, in turn, allows us to think of each other and stand together in solidarity. Our shared values and collective identity span across generations and remain deeply rooted within us. In retrospect, the lengthy civil war between the UK government and the Irish Republican Army (IRA) serves as an example of how an imagined identity and community can transcend borders. Irish Americans also exerted pressure on Bill Clinton's administration to play a pivotal role in resolving the conflict. George Mitchell was assigned to mediate between the warring parties, bridging the gap between the UK government and the IRA. This showcases the borderless nature of an imagined identity and community. Historically, Ethiopia has been at the forefront of Pan-Africanism and the pursuit of African solidarity for the betterment of the continent. Ethiopia's commitment to continental unity cannot be underestimated. Ethiopian blue helmets deployed across African countries exemplify the dedication to serving our brothers and sisters beyond boundaries of place and time. African togetherness and solidarity form the foundation on which Ethiopia stands firmly. Therefore, Ethiopia's ambition for a sea outlet goes beyond economic development. It embodies a shared value held by the peoples of the Horn of Africa. Beyond empirical evidence, anyone can see Somalis in Kenya, Ethiopia, Somalia, and Djibouti. And Afar also lives in Eritrea, Ethiopia, and Djibouti too. Interconnected identity and social cohesion is an indigenous value they share in common. The socio-anthropological interconnectedness, vivid reality. As a result, Ethiopia wants to capitalize on this. The complexity of Ethiopia's claim for access to the sea is not baseless or insignificant. It stems from a deep-rooted sense of fraternity and unity that predates modernity. Ethiopia recognizes the values of its socio-anthropological roots and calls for solidarity through social integration and collective conscience. Political machinations and short-sightedness have left Ethiopia landlocked. However, the peoples of the Horn of Africa, as outlined in Agenda 2063 of the African Union, continue to call on each other and dream of a better tomorrow. When the time is right, these shared values will flourish, supported by Ethiopia's efforts. As a prominent nation in Africa, Ethiopia is calling for solidarity, a cause that the African Union is actively working on. This unity not only cements our collective future, but also provides a breath of fresh air to Ethiopia's crowded demography and economy. Let us approach this with optimism, knowing that together we can achieve great things and build a brighter future for all Africans. Thank you for joining us today on EBC World. Stay tuned for more interesting stories. You can follow us on all EBC social media platforms. I'm Tabitha John. Goodbye for now.